Hey guys, good Wednesday evening, present tense. Hope you're all doing well and feeling good and staying safe. For tonight's video, I have got a topic on fear because I'm watching and seeing what kind of is the main concern lately, what people are needing help with, next steps. I've talked a lot about different kinds of toxic relationships, especially narcissistic abuse. And now I know that a lot of people are learning a lot of really good things that kind of explains why things are the way they are in their relationship. And I'm so stoked about that because, again, with this kind of thing, knowledge is power. But I know that with one of the hardest things, even though we have all this knowledge is power and we understand what's going on and what has been going on, and those clouds are beginning to just, kind of dissipate, and, things are becoming a little bit clear as to the why, which is a huge part of it. And we're not done with all the why yet. But people really are struggling with the how. Like they're thinking, okay, Carly, I get it. I get why it is. I'm getting to that point of accepting it. Now, how do I go about leaving this relationship? Because we have this fear, right? So I want to talk a little bit tonight about that post that I shared from another mentor's page. She had posted that question asking, what is your biggest fear of leaving a toxic relationship? And then she invited those of us that have left to share maybe what helped or, what was going through our brain when we got to that point where we did leave. But I went back and looked at that post and I wanted to see there were maybe like 29 different answers, and only maybe 3 of us, maybe 5, had left and had some words of wisdom to share and whatnot. But the majority of people were sharing why they were so scared to go. And I want to talk about those things. So my whiteboard came, and you guys, when I write on this, I'm going to give you a heads up right now. It's going to be backwards because I need a lesson in technology. So on your end, it's going to be backwards, and I am not cool enough to be able to write backwards. I can write with both hands, but I cannot write backwards, okay? So bear with me, but I think you guys are all, we're all adults. I think we can read the words backwards, I hope, but I swear I will get this figured out before my next video that I need my whiteboard, but it's getting late and I just don't have time to do it. So I'm going to write on here for you guys to see, because I want you to visualize these answers. These answers, and then we're going to talk about why I want you to do this and what the next step is. But I'm going to write down the list of answers in a nutshell that this person received. So we're going to write those, and then I'm going to show you something pretty cool about this. So these are the reasons that in this woman's group that people have not left yet. Here is the reasons. Okay, so the first one is, and hopefully you can see this. I might have to adjust this, so just bear with me. I'll write these down. You'll be kind of surprised to see that there's not like a ton of them, but the first one there is loneliness. Hopefully you can read that. Okay, another one is, of course, anybody tell what that's going to be? Finances, right? Finances, okay? Being alone, that goes with loneliness. I'm just going to use him as a pronoun, okay? But understand that that can mean her as well. I can change him. Letting go. Okay, it's a big one, right? Love. Put a heart for that one. Hope. I want to make sure I don't run out of room here. Future relationships. Because I have kids. Nobody wants kids. Okay. This is a big one. You can tell this person must have been in something pretty toxic. Retaliation. Okay, retaliation. This person felt that she was unlovable. Okay. Fear, which is our topic for tonight. It's my fault. What if it's my fault? Oh yeah, you can still see down here. I don't deserve. Okay, I'm really impressed. I don't deserve better. I'm really impressed, by the way, those of you that are teachers and you write on whiteboards, this isn't easy for me. And then there were a couple other ones that really made me sad. One woman said that she has a disability. So she's disabled in some way, and also she doesn't have a car. And I think she was also saying that she wasn't able to buy or to drive one. Another one was, I know he's still in there. Guys, side note, that was one of my biggest reasons for not staying. I knew he was still in there somewhere, right? And kind of going along with them is abandoning him to his toxic self. And here's a big one. One person felt comfortable. You know, like, you know, you've got the great house, you've got the great family, maybe you've got a great job, you know, everything's just really comfortable, right? Another person was worried about falling back into depression, and I know we're running out of room here, but this is the last one, okay? Man, oh man, I gotta work on my writing skills on a whiteboard. Okay, so I want you to take a look at this list with me, okay? Let's look at this, and I know it's backwards. He's in there somewhere. Loneliness, finances, I can change him. Letting go, I love him. Hope, I hope something will change. Future relationships, who am I gonna find who wants kids? You know, me and kids. Retaliation, what's he gonna do if I leave? I don't deserve better. I've got a disability, I don't have a car, or I can't drive a car. I'm really comfortable, I love where my life is. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall back into a depression. I'm so unlovable and I'm scared. All right, so I'm gonna erase this list now because I wanna show you something really interesting. If I can find my eraser. Where'd my eraser go? Just a sec here. Ah, it was just right on the thingamajigger, and now it's, oh, here it is. I was gonna say, I just got this. Where'd the eraser go already? Okay. I'm gonna have to get a better eraser too. Look at this, it's pretty cruddy. Now, I guess, what do you expect when you invest in a whiteboard that's not like, you know, $100? Anyway, okay. So, that being erased, I wanna show you, when I looked at this list, I wanna explain something to you that I noticed, okay? All of these things on this list, guys, they're symptoms. I know I use this word a lot. They're symptoms. They're symptoms of 5 things. 5 things. And here's what they are. Financial security. Fear of being financially secure. That's the first one. Okay. Second one. Poor self-worth. Nobody's gonna love me. How can anybody want me? Nobody's gonna want someone who's got kids. I don't know how to be alone. I'm lonely. Number 3, you guys are gonna have to bear with me on these last 3, okay? Addiction. Okay. What do I mean by that? We get addicted to, again, remember, we get addicted to the cycle of up and down, right? And the way that it goes, we're addicted to the person. We're addicted to, are we abandoning them? Are we like, you know, are they gonna change? They're the only one for me, I love them. We're really addicted to them because if you think about it, an addiction is like, you're still doing something even though you're getting, something bad is happening when you do it, okay? So we're still in this relationship even when it's tearing us apart, it's killing us, right? Okay, that's what I mean by addiction. Goes along a lot with addiction is something that especially people who are family members or friends, someone who love an addict, is codependency. That's number 4. Okay. I can save them. I can change them. I'm hopeful that it's going to be different. It's my responsibility. Maybe it's my fault, right? These are all symptoms of codependency. And the last one might surprise you as well, but it's control. And I know you might be thinking, wait, Carly, you lost me here. Aren't they the controlling ones? Yes. But what you're trying to do by staying is control the outcome. And you can't control the outcome. Okay? So if you look at all of those things that I wrote on there, that list that we made, it really boils down to 5 symptoms of uncomfortableness and fear. Financial security, poor self-worth, addiction, codependency, and control. Which one of these do you think we can change? Look at that list. Can we change our financial security? You betcha we can. Can we change our self-worth? Can we work on our self-worth? Yes, we can. If we have an addiction, can we do something about that? Can we retrain our brains? Sure can. So much research out there on that. Can we get through codependency and learn how to let go and not be codependent on other people or things? Yes, we can. Lots of research on that too. And control. Is that something that we can change? The level of control that we have, or letting go of the need to control. Is that something we can change? Yep. So really, guys, this is what I meant when I said in my answer, at the end of the day, it boils down to 2 things. Your life's either going to be one way, and you accept the way it is and you stay, okay? Or you take a chance on something else. But when you take a chance on something else, you're taking a chance on all of these things. But that chance is not a risky one, because all of these things you can change. They're just, like, for example, financial security. Let's put comfort in there too, okay? You can achieve financial security and comfort. It just is going to look different from what it did before, from what you're used to, okay? You can. Your poor self-worth and all that, I mean, you can change that, right? There's programs, there's people out there who have done it before, like me, who can help you with that. The addiction and codependency, there's a million books written on that. Anything written on addiction, you can apply it to anything in your life that you feel you're really obsessed with, and it works. It works, okay? And then the control, same thing. Guys, in my program, Break Free, that I'm launching in just a couple of weeks here, I teach you how to deal with all of these things. I teach you how to break free from all of these things, these symptoms, and more. Remember, this is a compiled list of symptoms as I see them, based on answers given on, a poll. Someone's poll that they put in another group, all right? There's a lot of other reasons why people stay in toxic relationships, but I wanted to just highlight and kind of, isolate that one particular response on this girl's page, because out of there, look how much information we got, okay? A lot of those answers too, again, there were like 29 answers, a lot of them were the same. And the biggest fears were financial security and leaving because, feeling bad about the kids, okay? And feeling alone. Those are all things that we can work on. So I wanted to bring that to you tonight. Let me know your thoughts on it. I want to know if you have any questions. And that's about all I have for you tonight. But guys, this is all obtainable. I worried about all these things before I left. Now, I'm not encouraging anybody to leave who's not ready to leave. That's not what I'm doing. But I think that once we can really, pinpoint that fear, and really name those symptoms, and then look at those symptoms and say, which one of these do I have control over? You might feel like, for example, you don't have control over your financial future. You do. It's just making a different choice. And when you do leave, different choices come to you, or different options. Yeah, choices or options come to you. And you would just be amazed that by each new step that you take in your new life, how many more options open up? So again, I'm not encouraging anybody to leave, but I would like to at least relieve some of that crap going on in your brain that's making you not leave or making you go back into that very thing that broke you. Okay, because once you can understand how to get out of that thing that broke you, you can use it to set yourself free. I promise. Works every time. All right, that's all I got for you tonight, guys. We have a wonderful evening, and thanks for being patient with my terrible whiteboard skills. But hey, we broke the thing in. Awesome, hey? Talk to you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Good night.